Welcome back, trainers, and the time has finally come for us to go into the Master League. No restrictions, mythicals, legendaries, level 50s, it's all game here. So we're going to be taking a look at quite a few Pokemon in this video here, but the main kind of highlight and showcase is going to be Shadow Machamp, level 50 and best buddy with decent IVs. You're going to be able to see all the moves and IVs here on the side, and as well as all the other Pokemon we're going to be using here. Now, I also did completely max out a Excadrill. It is not going to be 100, and it does have a kind of on the lower end for the HP, but I don't really care. We did it anyways, and it performed quite nicely. So I guess that's going to be its own thing as well. We'll take a look at that probably in another video, as well as the performances here, but I want to highlight it at another time. We're also going to be using level 50 Melmetal, of course. And yeah, the thing's amazing. Did I run into some Pokemon that were questionable XL? I don't think so. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest with you, but we'll see while going through this here. Now, the Mewtwo Shadow, we're going to be using that as well with Psy Strike and Ice Beam. Now, it's not going to be beyond the level 40 at all because I don't want to take it there. I don't want to invest in it to go beyond 40 because, one, it can't Mega Evolve because it's Shadow, and two, I don't want it to go into territory of not being able to be used in the Classic, right? So anyways, we're going to go ahead and focus on the commentary. Let's see what we have. If you do enjoy these videos, give it a thumbs up, and we are going to be discussing some other things regarding Master League in another video as well, because things are getting a little bit crazy here, right? Okay, so Machamp, Loaded Energy, they swapped into their Metagross to catch that Rock Slide. Very clever, very nice, and a little something else to showcase here, and that is going to be close combat on Machamp. If you did notice that, typically you're going to be wanting to run close combat for earlier access to use it. You're going to be able to bait as well as doing a ton of damage still, depending upon what you're throwing it at. Being a Shadow Machamp, you're still hurting it quite a bit, but we're going to be going that extra mile and using close combat here, throwing our opponents off and taking Pokemon out and potentially one shot if they let their guard down or they are not expecting it. So with that said, let's get into the full commentary here and see what we have going on. All right, let's see if we can connect this. If we do, this is pretty much going to one-shot it. And we do. Look at that. And we're able to even gain a little bit more farm before they do go down. Bringing in a Dragonite, and we're in an absolute beautiful position here. Do you see why I'm running with that close combat for now? I'm probably going to have to change it after this video because people are going to see it and expect that close combat. So yeah, we've got to play some mind games here. Swapping into our Excadrill, getting off that Rock Slide. And we're going to go ahead and let this go through, seeing that we don't have to worry about what they're going to throw at us. Excadrill, even at level 50, is squishy. Just a little heads up, but it is going to be a very useful Pokemon. So we are up against a Melmetal with 0 shields here. Now, I could technically just simply shield up this Excadrill and take care of business, but I wanted to showcase the Machamp holding on to 2 shields here, and we're going to go ahead and do that. So they're going to be dramatically lowering their defense, enabling us to just take them out that much faster here. Now, I know the Dragonite doesn't have energy ready to go, so we're going to be able to get off our charge move here, and this is going to be a nice win for us. Man, when you connect those close combats, it is so satisfying. Alright, so up against Swagron here. This is going to be another YouTuber, and he's on my friends list as well. Cool guy. So we have a fantastic lead. Swapping into Mewtwo, we're going to be going into our Excadrill here. Now, we're going to resist Psy Strike, but still going to hurt us quite a bit. We also need to look out for Focus Blast as well as Flamethrower. That's going to be taking us out of one shot. Easy money here. And they're going for the Psy Strike, so unfortunately we did shield it up. But technically, like I said, we do resist it, but it's Psy Strike. It's not a Shadow Mewtwo, but it's still going to hurt us quite a bit here. So we use one shield. We're going to let this one go through, another Psy Strike. So as you can see, 2 would have definitely taken us out. But they did build up so much energy that they do have another one ready to go. Unfortunately, we did not get off our energy, which was the biggest mistake. We're using Roserade. Now, we're not going to be using this, I don't think, any other time in the video. The one time I was testing it, of course, I had to go up against him. So we're going to be farming down a Mewtwo with Machamp. That's really nice until I see this Giratina, and this is pretty much a GG. A GG for him. A GG for me in the way of I lost. Okay, so yeah, good game nonetheless. Sorry, I'm not trying to give it away, but yeah, we're going up against 3 mythicals and legendaries. This is some tough stuff here. So let's see. We had a good lead, but of course I had to taste out this Roserade here. All right, so we're going for the Weather Ball. We do have Sludge Bomb as well. This is super effective to the Melmetal, but unfortunately just not enough because it is going to be level 50 and holding on. Even if it was level 40, I don't think that would have taken it out anyways. Hitting us with Rock Slide, I'm letting it go through. I'm thinking, all right, well, I guess we can try. Maybe if we... All right, so if we had Cross Chop, I'm pretty sure we could have maybe pulled this off, but not only that, but watch what happens. This is so, like, he's cool, we're friends, but man, this really, he got the boost from that ominous win. Good game, man. Oh, yeah. That was definitely an uphill battle that I was not going to win there, especially with that boost. All right, into the next battle, we have a fantastic lead, and they're swapping into a Metagross. We're going to go ahead and go into our Excadrill here. And this is great. We just need to look out for Earthquake here. So what is that Metagross at? It is a 1. Wow. Okay, so okay, this guy has a level 50 Metagross. I mean, it's not impossible for sure. It's definitely possible to have that. I'm working on mine, and we'll get to that in a moment here. It's actually level 45.5, and they're going to be swapping into their own Excadrill here. So definitely want to let this go through. We're going to come in and farm up with our Machamp. They're going to be swapping into a Swampert though. So we have a 1-to-1 shield. We absolutely do not need to worry about Sludge Wave. They're definitely going to have a Earthquake, and that Swampert is going to be level 50. See, this is the problem, folks, that we have with the Master League right now, is you have all these XL Pokemon, which, you know, okay, whatever. Let's keep it going here. This is a #1 Pokemon, just to let you know, Swampert. Apparently. So we're going to go ahead and take it out, farm it down, bring in that Excadrill in here. We're going to go ahead and bait with the Rock Slide because we don't really want to hit close combat yet. And we're getting that last shield, and we're going to be able to take out this full level 50 team here and go for the close combat. Looking good. Alrighty, so that's just the way it goes. If you step into the Master League, well, you can go into the Classic. There is the Classic. That is... definitely there, and then if you're not even down for any sort of Master League, well, you can just go into the Great League, right? So we had a great lead, and looks like we're going with the Mewtwo here. They're going to be going in with that Gyarados, so we're swapping into that Mewtwo. Letting it go through. Looks like they got a plan here. So I think we may want to shield and farm down with Psycho Cut. So shielding up that Crunch, and we will be able to put on some pressure, even though Psy Strike is resisted by Magnezone. I would expect they're going to come back in here with that. They cannot farm us down. We're not low enough. And we're going to go straight for it here. Hopefully getting a shield, thinking we have Focus Blast or Flamethrower. They're letting it go through, very brave. And now we're going to get a shield out of them. So we'll get the first one I would expect. Yep. And we still have the Machamp at the back. They haven't built up that much energy, so we don't really need to worry about it too much. Going for a Mirror Shot, letting it go through, absolutely. Going to go ahead and go in here with Machamp. They're going to be swapping into Dragonite, and we're going to go and get the Rock Slide off first, because technically we don't really need a charge move to go up against the Magnezone, so just swapping into Melmetal, and as a matter of fact, just hitting the Rock Slide before they even get to a charge move here, getting a shield out of them, and the last one, as a matter of fact, they can't take us out no matter what. Not even a Draco Meteor, so just going with the Dragon Claw, so fantastic. Looks like they're just going to Dragon Claw away here, and we're simply going, I think we farm it down. Yeah, we're going to Thunder Shock this thing down and just go for the Superpower, take the win on the Magnezone here. Looking good. And let's keep it moving here. Gotta love it. So do I enjoy this current league that's open with level 50 Pokemon? It's definitely fun. I'm going to tell you, running Machamp can be pretty rough. Especially, with, the team that I'm kind of putting it together with. It's a good team comp and all that stuff, but Shadow Mewtwo is a little bit squishy, and so is Excadrill. But it is an amazing, especially if you catch him off guard with the close combat. Pooh! Oh boy, you're definitely going to be looking good. But like I said, you need to remember that you're going to be lowering your defense, so you kind of need to, strategize on retreating potentially to kind of refresh that defense drop. So they're going to be bringing in Excadrill here, and that sounds good to me. We're going to go ahead and throw that Superpower. It seems like they may want to almost farm us down at this point because, well, we're just going to keep lowering our defense by going for Superpower. But it is going to definitely wither that thing down. We've gotten both shields at this point, and we're able to get to another one, but they hit the charge move first. So it's fine. Going to let it go down. We do have Machamp, which is going to just absolutely demolish this thing. They did build up a ton of energy while we were in there with the Melmetal. Going for a Rock Slide. Good call there. They're swapping into Dialga. Folks, look at this. This is the highlight. Look at this. Boom. Good night. One shot freaking Dialga. Get out of here. with that nonsense. In comes the Excadrill, and we're simply shielding up this Rock Slide and farming it down. Machamp holding it down with 4 arms. Let's go! Oh my goodness. Into the next battle. And another fantastic lead here. Let's see where they're going to swap into. It is going to be a Machamp of their own, Shadow. And we're going to swap into that Shadow Mewtwo, already at a Psystrike here. And they're going to be shielding it up. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I think we shield this up ourselves here. And we want to see if they want to use both of them. If they do, then that works great. If they let it go through, well, then we're going to be winning this matchup here. Fantastic. And we have enough health to do a ton of damage here. And they're coming back in with that Melmetal. We're able to get to a Psystrike here. They're going to shield it. And they're letting it go through, holding on to that last shield. Very nice. Now, they did farm extra energy here, so we have to keep that in mind. Going in with our next Pokemon, they are going to have some ready to go, or they're going to retreat into their Metagross, in which we're going to go into our Melmetal here, level 50. And we hit the superpower, but we let them go first, so we do not have to shield. Otherwise, we would have gotten one-shotted here because we're going to lower our defense. Pro tip, just to let you know. Sometimes I throw before because I just don't care, and I have to, basically. So we're bringing it down low and able to get to another superpower. That was absolutely incredible. Level 50 Melmetal, putting in some work. We do go down. They have a ton of energy, which is fine. Unfortunately, the Machamp is not able to actually farm it all the way down. We're going to have to shield this. I mean, that's going to hurt us a lot. In comes Melmetal. Superpower is not going to take us out here. And we're going to go straight for this. And simply counter down the Metagross in the back and take the win. Let's go, Shadow Machamp. Really put in some work. Absolutely love it. Can't wait to test it out with some other Pokemon and get a little bit more comfortable here. So this is another great lead. Now, a problem that I did have today while battling was I was in the Premier mindset. I wasn't, picking the legendaries like I should. I was using Mewtwo. I got the Melmetal as well. But I just need to play more in this, I think, and just get more a little comfortable. Because ever since Premier has been introduced, I've done minimal Open Master League. It's just because I just find Premier more comfortable, right? It's more a condensed meta, and you don't have to worry about all this nonsense. But this is the Wild West here, so let's get it. Anyways, going back to the commentary, up against Mewtwo. Psystrike will not KO. Yeah, gotta love that level 50 Melmetal. Gonna go ahead and go for that Rock Slide, of course. And we're getting a shield out of them. Fantastic. They cannot farm us down here. We're able to get to another one. Do they want to shield the Mewtwo again? And they double shield their Mewtwo. They cannot Psycho Cut down. They're going to be forced to throw energy, but they definitely have some extra energy built up here. So we need to look out. Going in here with our own Mewtwo, which is Shadow. If they have Shadow Ball, it's going to be a GG. So I think we are... Oh my goodness. Folks, what's going to happen? Machamp is going to counter down a Mewtwo. Now that's something right there. Shielding that up, of course, and they are shieldless at this point. Now you better look out. When you have no shield and Machamp has energy, yo, it's going to be taking things down. So we're going to straight just take this thing out of here. And I got a little nervous. I was like, oh, no, Psycho Cut's not going to take us out because I'd lowered my defense, but absolutely not. And we're able to counter down a freaking Mewtwo with Machamp. Another great lead. They're going to be swapping into their own Shadow Machamp here. And again, we're going into Mewtwo. We've seen this a couple battles back. Going to go straight for the Psystrike here. And they're letting it go straight through. Interesting. Let's see what their answer is going to be, or what kind of a surprise they have for me. Coming back in here with Melmetal. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to keep laying the Psystrikes on them because, well, it's going to really start adding up, even if they're a level 50 here. And we're just going to simply go back in here with our Machamp and, counter it down. So they're going for Rock Slide. We're surviving, able to get to another one here. But we're left with just enough health for them to farm us down a good amount. So they're retreating, though, and I'm lagging. Gotta love it. Oh, boy. So as soon as I see the Melmetal, when that Gyarados is in, they back out. And definitely agree there. Good game. And let's keep it moving. I'm having fun. I am having fun. This is, it may be a little frustrating at times. My neighbors may think I'm crazy because of all the screaming. But it's a nice switch up here. I'll go into the Great League. We'll do some of that. Don't worry. So we are up against Giratina. This was my biggest issue. Okay. Now, if you're thinking, well, why just build a team, something to protect it, Togekiss. Okay, well, every single time I use Togekiss, not a Giratina in sight. And, yeah, don't need to say any more. So it looks like they're not going to be able to farm us down quite... Well, yeah, they are. They're definitely going to farm us down. So shielding this up, but at the expense of a shield where... Oh, man, this whole team is weak to Giratina. This is awful. So shielding up this Shadow Ball here, and I think farming would have been great, but that would have required one more shield. They're using their last shield here, so... Dang, what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and let Metagross go down. Machamp, go ahead and farm down this ghost for me, buddy boy. All right, let's see. What do you have in the back? Let's go. So they're coming. Oh, it's over. We win. GG's. All right, so here we go. We got to see a one-shot again. Well, a few counters in there. Well, it was half health. Wow, I wasn't paying attention to how much damage we did with this stinking quick move. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Look at Machamp just wrecking everybody, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.